I looked at his copy, the other one about that issue I was talking about, yes, it's on there.
Yeah.
So right now.
Yeah, yes.
I got
So you guys know.
earnings in it.
Want me to-
Yes. Three places. they
You go up?
exist.
You did it, you just missed
I
it.
saw the orange extension cord out there.
Yeah.
Where your two dry wells are, you got a pipe broken off, rolled out of the ground there, blue pipe, something there.
Yeah, but they're. trees that we should be-
I looked at his
It's been the right
copy.
place, the stone pad out there, picnic tables and stone, yeah, okay.
I looked at his copy, the other one about
They grow in the dwarf pitch pines and-
All right, all set?
Yep.
We'll call the fall town inland wetlands meeting to order, 7:32. Everything working?
Yep.
All right.
I never got a call, sorry.
I'll have to see you tonight.
Will.
Yeah, 3, 4. Yeah, morning. Good. Set. Agenda, anything?
No.
Joe?
No.
Okay. Everybody look on the minutes, last meeting? Yeah. All right.
They look good.
Any corrections, omissions? Entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from June 3rd, 2021, as they are.
Motion made. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Minutes accepted. Any comments from the audience? No shot? No. All business. George and Stephanie Vargas, 14 Beach View Extension, single family residence. Also, I went out and looked at it.
The one next. This property is.
21 is
Right next door to the other one.
Yeah.
Number 21, I think it was.
It was in really good shape. The other property is in good shape. Placing a septic tank here.
Nope, not replacing it, just, moving it so that I can fit.
Oh,
everything.
relocate.
Relocate, yeah.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Relocate.
Didn't look like a full 10-foot drop down to the water.
No.
It's like 12 feet. It's really gently sloping. Probably the last little bit of property out in the-
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
on that whole area. I don't think there's another spot you could put something.
Nice lot.
That's a
Looks good.
Beautiful spot, yeah.
Road control here.
On any other map, it's on there.
You see it?
It's on page 2 of the other
I
map.
don't think we were here last meeting.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's just another copy. On page 2.
Yeah.
That's what-
Yep.
It's a truck.
You dropped something. Drop the food.
Yeah, that's, yeah, that's stay there. Call, give us a grab, say, hey, listen, dude, you gotta get us some plans.
He's counting on the ones that the previous plans from the
Because it was already.
10 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, you did a revised plan here.
Yeah, it should be there. It's the first thing I asked him when I saw him this afternoon, George.
It's not a big deal, it's so far away. But
You know what,
never
dude?
you get one of these crazy rainstorms, with
Yeah.
3 inches of rain, and everything's going.
In this one here, the only thing I saw that I thought might be better in the EMS control would be if they wrapped around with it. In this print here, they got it kind of straight across, and it doesn't wrap back around
Right.
or upgrade. I thought it might be better to extend it up towards the arborvitae's and stuff a little bit more.
Right, so yeah, just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Last thing you want to do is dump all your gravel when you're grading and have it end up
Oh, yeah.
down the slope for you.
While I was there, we had a rainstorm. And he happens to be lucky enough to get all of the water
Off the
off
road.
the
Both
both roads, yeah, both ways. So I told him he should be mindful of that when he builds and kind of swale or slope a little bit so he gets sheet runoff there. So it doesn't do any trenching.
Well, the house.
Yeah, right. It's
Yeah.
gonna come into his front door the way it lines up like that. Well, if that's the front door facing the road, right on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one over there.
So-
The house will be back.
Yeah. You got water coming down the slope here, and you got water going.
You see that where it was pond?
I saw it, yep.
And then it's a little further up too, the water kind of.
Yeah, right up by the,
Lynn's property.
right by the
Right on
paved,
corner.
parking area up there too. By the paved parking area, is the next place above it was
It's not
pond.
really an impact on the lake, I'm not worried about it. It's an impact to his car, that's, you know, while you're site back there, you should make sure.
I'll talk to
You
him,
know, you're grading,
but he'll allow us.
when the equipment's there, do it right.
Yep. Yep, I talked to him all about, it. He says, because I asked him about the slope and everything, he said, that's perfect the way it is right now. But anything he has for fill that he's gonna have to make sure that the common plans. Yep.
Any questions?
Yeah, anything? We look it over?
What's the number on this application?
14, Beach View Extension.
Don't have enough issue to it yet.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the application of George and Stephanie Vargas at 14 Beach View Extension, single-family residence. Approved, with the ENS measures shown on the plan.
I don't go with that.
No.
With the you have to, I suggested modifying the EMS measures uphill. So many, I don't know, we didn't even talk about feet, but, so not as planned.
Well, I want to see on the plan.
Yeah,
There's
they're
there's
not,
nothing.
they're not right on the plan. They
Yeah,
do what we want. So you can't say as the plan.
on the plan. Okay.
You gotta modify the EMS
So
measures.
you saying I have to do this?
Just, just where, in your plans, the hay bales don't go straight across. Where's the plan with it?
Right here.
Okay, go straight across.
Like to see.
Right there, we'd like to see it. kind of like that, kind of like the grade goes, so instead of just, controlling the, slope here, it controls anything around, like, around town. It's just more hay bales is all you need.
It's just gonna go uphill, so if anything goes down into the hay bales, it catches it.
So it comes around kind of towards,
okay? It's just this one up here you want to extend?
like,
I have one here.
That was. put in the
This
sewer
one here.
system. That was put in the sewer system.
yeah,
That was,
That's-
this is an old plan, this is,
Right.
this is dated.
the EMS measures basically got to
But I
come.
mean, it's there. It's there. They are there.
The hay bales, they're gone.
No.
There's no hay bales there.
These are in?
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing there.
We only have to address.
You gotta put in one of these, or if you're gonna do it as the plans, you're gonna have to put them both. in.
Well, this is.
It's gonna be in the site, where it's gonna be in the
So
white.
you're on this plan that has no.
This plan says nothing.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to Eric Sites, talk to Eric. Just modify the plan to show an ENS, show ENS above the septic system circling the residence.
Okay. Okay.
You guys okay with that?
Yeah, as long as it comes over and covers that whole area that's gonna be disturbed. It's basically gotta be, property line to property line with that, the radius in it. Huh?
Yeah.
I don't even think he needs. This set here, Joe,
The first set.
it's very close to the foundation. They're not gonna be able to work that with that even messing with.
No, again,
This is the foundation.
That was done.
Yeah, this is, so you can't make the motion to as it's in here.
Even though the house is back far enough, it's still a possibility of a.
Oh, shit, he has.
Okay.
You're gonna be disturbing all the ground.
Yep.
Okay? So we're gonna try and catch it before it sneaks around the end here,
Gotcha. Goes down.
or sneaks over onto this guy's property. We need it coming up so that you,
So based on this, what you guys just said, so put something in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Catch it.
yeah, I'll talk with Eric and just make sure that the road still fence, obviously, so that you guys have enough room to get a proposed deck. here.
Yep.
It's gonna have to be down below where the residence is located, right over where the galleries are.
Okay.
Somewhere.
okay,
So that'll be in your,
Okay.
that'll be in your approval letter and everything.
Okay.
So we'll know what to put on the plan.
All right.
Once it's done on the ground, so.
Okay, perfect. Understand. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No worries.
that's why I was looking at it when I was up here, and I didn't have this to refer to, so.
Yep.
Right wording to the motion.
Yeah.
The motion should be to approve the application with the condition that the plan will be revised to modify the ENS measures to include the residents.
Motion made.
Go ahead. You need to-
Motion made, seconded. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? So carried.
Right, so do I need to present a new one showing that on the plan?
Yeah, I'll just have Eric, I'll give Eric a call. He left a message on my voicemail earlier today anyway, so I'll just give him a call and revise the plan.
Just so we have an updated copy, that's all.
Okay,
He'll get the plan to be able to be good to go.
so the signed one, this one here that I had stamped by, was no good. It's approved, but it doesn't show that.
It doesn't show ENS.
Yeah,
Other than that, we're fine.
And that's,
Fine.
Oh, we have machine, put a line in there. And
Is this okay for, showing a foundation to?
Oh, yeah, everything else is fine.
Okay,
Simply ENS.
perfect. Okay, thank you, guys. Yep, excellent. Thank you very much. Ready, is that it for me?
that's it, I guess.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you,
you're
guys.
Enjoy your
Thank
summer.
you guys all very
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, new business, notice of violation, 221 Bennett Road, this Anthony Gemma. Excavation with the beach lawn and shore.
No, I don't. So I got a call. Somebody was thinking at 221, so I went down, spoke with a gentleman, they're in the process of, fixing up Mr. Buckley's place, doing all kinds of renovations, they're working on the driveway. They're in the process of building aluminum boat launch / boat lift.
Yes.
Same thing. We did some digging on the edge of the shore to try to make an approach for the boat launch, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So I got in touch with Mr. Gemma, who I'm assuming.
Yes, I am.
So we spoke back and forth, he explained to me that, he didn't understand the permit, so I said, you need to stop what you're doing right now, you need to see some assist from any of that digging work. In the letter, you can see that I did okay with him, that he was stabilizing the lawn and putting some stone on the driveway, that's nothing that we're gonna get confused about. So I just basically explained to him that, this needs a permit. Or a permit can be issued, we need, site plan, needs to be basically documented, to show what he's looking to propose to do there. The silt fence all put up, back up.
Yep. We'll still come to there. I tried to fill out the application best I could.
Yeah, well, as I said, just fill it out the best you can, and I can fill in the holes for you. It's no big deal. The big thing is going to be a site plan that shows, exactly what you're proposing there.
If you have record.
Don't die in your walk.
Yeah. You guys have a recommendation for someone?
Do a plan for you or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, I can throw you.
Some of the DD stamp,
Yeah.
Connecticut.
What do you plan on building there? There's really, there was a dock there, it was
Right.
old, and I just got a aluminum dock, the aluminum dock is there, and put the boat lift in the water, and I'll just have a slope entrance. That was it. Okay, move a couple of rocks, and that beach stand is an entrance, it's really. There's a couple more rocks in the beach. So, yep. I'll get.
You pick them.
Yeah,
We
if you
don't.
can recommend, if you can recommend something.
Yeah, I can,
Just like somebody should know what it is.
Property too, that's what.
Yes, I think it's 250 feet, that's what it is.
Yeah. So there's a lot of land there to work with, and it's.
I was gonna leave everything wide open.
Arms around.
So the dock was?
Yeah.
I put the dock in the same place.
Yeah.
So, there's an old wooden dock. These exact same configuration. It was very interior. He had.
No, yeah. Definitely with it.
Beautiful.
How's the Oreo do that one too?
Huh?
How's the Oreo do that one? The Oreo. DIORIO.
firms that done work in our town before.
Okay.
Get in touch with them.
Okay, I'll get some,
Somebody else.
They don't know exactly. Drawing.
So when I received the call, I stopped everything. I would just like to cover the whole with wood, so there's no cracks there, till we do everything.
You get some like seed and mulch hay on all the disturbed
Yep, you have.
soil that was there and stuff.
Yep,
Stable, it is stabilized.
it's totally stable. It's actually almost dry, it's not just bad.
Yep.
It's just.
So our meeting is the first Thursday next month, so
Okay.
you can get all that stuff
Okay.
filed.
We'll call.
In the interim, if, I don't know if
You
you
wanna
want
look
to,
at?
I can take a look at the application that you filled out if you want.
Sure.
With the rest of it, or no?
That's what I got it off of your, yes,
Okay.
I don't know, there wasn't like a downloadable, I just pulled it off one page, kind of your
Oh,
regulations.
okay, yeah, just like the application, like four different pages.
All right, yeah, I got it out of the regulations, is there a downloadable place, or maybe you can give me a copy?
Yeah, I don't have access to it tonight, but I'll get you.
Yeah, if you
I'll
do
get
that,
you
I thought that was the whole application. to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's not, but that's okay. I'll give you a hand with it. We'll
And,
worry about it. We got plenty of time. So we can fill it out. All right. Good.
Correspondence, got nothing?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Agents report?
Yeah, the only thing that I have is I got a call, regarding Jack Cipriano's property. As you know, a couple months ago, I spoke with him. He was doing work on those cabins and he kind of filled in a stream or pushing rocks and boulders and some dirt in the stream that runs by them.
Yeah.
I caught up with him out there one day. He said, yeah, well, I just want to get some solid ground behind the cabin so we can maintain the cabin. I said, well, it's fine, you just can't fill wetlands and do it. You need a permit to do it. This is Below Beach Pond, right on North Shore.
Right, yeah.
Noodles, cabin.
pit cabins.
So we said, yeah, okay, I'll get a permit filled out. He did come down here and get a permit from Sue. He was supposed to turn it in this month, we never saw it. I got a call, saying that this past weekend, he was digging the beach pond adjacent to the spillway. That property goes all the way up there.
Yep.
I haven't had a chance, I didn't get a chance to get out there today to look at it. Supposedly he was digging, he's making a beach, he's pulling rocks out, so that digging holes in there. So
I didn't see that part. I did see that they put some stone, well, I saw the stuff, they dropped some trees behind the two cabins they put on stilts. And he put some stone down on the second set of cabins, the one closest to the beach, behind the beach. And so he put down probably, I'd say 4 yards of stone to stop the erosion from the drive that's going. So there's quite a bit of, I wouldn't say there's a lot of disturbance, but there's a lot of wood dropped right on top of the stream that goes through, that cuts the property in half. And he's made an effort to control the driveway damage from all the cars going in and out now. Because before, there was no activity there. That basically been abandoned for the last 4 years,
Right.
at least. And now that there's activity going in there all the time, getting a bunch of stone to keep the
cars are sinking in.
yeah, and they work. I mean, if you don't have a Jeep, you're not getting them out there.
Oh, wow.
So basically, anything on that property that's done really needs a permit,
Absolutely.
Everything.
even to the point of tree cut. Well, unless, I mean, if it was hazardous trees,
Yeah, we can raise it.
yeah. But I mean, clearing big areas would certainly require a permit, wouldn't it?
I
The
think
other thing I heard too is that he's been burying supposedly on the North Shore side. And when I was there a month ago, there was black corrugated pipe there.
there's a bunch of like stuff stacked on the North Shore property.
Yeah.
I have no idea where it's going. Like there's
Yeah.
panels,
Well,
insulation.
the individual that called me said he was very quite something. I spoke with him, he's like, listen, I'm the building inspector in Griswold, and I'm gonna, I do things straight up, I'm not trying to get away with anything, and I said, well, yeah, you are, because
You don't have a permit.
you didn't call me, you didn't file a permit.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna send a notice of violation, a formal notice of violation.
Send.
Six in order.
Yeah,
Because it's-
yeah. If Mr. Chairman got one, it's time to send it to Jack. He's not too far.
My
We've
question,
asked him to fix it up in the past. He's disavowed us.
my question to you guys is, when I issue a formal notice of violation, cease and desist order, we have to have a show cause hearing within 10 days of the date of that letter. So we have a choice, either I issue the letter, we have a special meeting weeks from now, or I wait to issue the letter till our next regularly scheduled meeting. I really don't want to wait. He's having fun down there, he's doing stuff.
Okay.
I don't see why we should wait. I think we need to have a show cause hearing and bring him the task here, because this is, he knows better. I spoke with him on site, pointing at rocks and streams and saying, you don't do that. And then dump more stuff on the end of each one. So, interim, I'm gonna go up there and take some pictures and stuff, but, I'll be with this.
Take pictures of his and this one.
No, especially not knowing who it is and what that he's involved with a town official position in a neighboring town. I don't believe that he is ignorant of the fact that he needs to apply to the wetlands if he's a building inspector.
We've asked him to come in before.
Okay.
Should be on top of it.
And it's Jackson, right?
Alright, so I'll issue a letter and I'll give you guys a heads up as to when the hearing will be, but
So we 10 days after.
after I issue the letter. Next is
3 weeks, which puts it close to that, actually.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, that's all.
Anything else? That's it, Joe? Any other business? Nothing? One more motion.
A motion to adjourn at 7:55.
Motion made.
I'll second that.
Second, all in favor? Aye. Gentlemen? This evening?